This dog was alone and abandoned on the streets for months. When one kind woman saw him, she started feeding him, hoping she could help. He was very afraid at first, and you can still feel that in some situation when he thinks he is in danger. After several months of consistent trying, he finally trusted her enough to come into her yard. She still cannot go near him whenever she wants, but only when he allows it. A je hoće da gricne ili se samo boji?
On se samo boji. Ja sam njega jedno pola godine smo već hranila na ulici i nekako sam uvek išla sam peške i uvek sam mu tako davala hranu da ide za mnom. I jednog momenta je on ušao ovde i ja sam zatvorila.
Tako poverenje.
Da, ja sam zatvorila kapiju.
George got scared and started running away, showing signs of anxiety, but we were patient and maybe a bit smarter than him. After half an hour, nothing big happened except that George went into the cage and ate the food. But then we decided to try a different way. We left the yard. Maybe he is afraid of us, but he trusts her. This turned out to be the right move. The woman managed to catch him and put him in the cage. Next station, grooming salon. Of course, we ran into a problem right away. Ticks. A lot of them. First things first, we had to clear dead ones walking freely all over the floor. Later, I will tell you more details about why meeting so many ticks is one of the most dangerous situations in the world. Here I'm trying to catch all the tiny ticks that fell from the coat onto the table.
Look at this one. Look at this one.
From the tiniest ones to those as big as a fingernail.
Yeah.
I need to get rid of the shaved fur as soon as possible to keep all the ticks in a safe place. If I wait too long, they will escape and spread all over the salon, putting in danger not only us, but also the other dogs that come here. Also, during the process, I use an anti-parasite liquid. I make a low concentration so it only makes the ticks dizzy and easier to catch. I don't use a strong concentration right away because this takes a long time. Too much chemical could poison both the dog and us. Later, during the bath, I will use the full dose to safely remove all the ticks.
Up.
Here he is already a bit tired, but he is also bored. He can't sit still. I wouldn't sit still either if I had to sit in the same position for 2 hours while someone cuts my hair.
Naprzki?
After 2.5 hours of working without a break, it became physically very hard for me. But right at that moment, during the live stream, I got a message that gave me the strength to keep going. If you can, adopt. If you can't adopt, donate. If you can't donate, foster. If you can't foster, volunteer. If you can't volunteer, educate. And that is perfectly said. Thank you, wonderful people. Yes, to all of you watching this. You are my biggest support and the strength to continue even in the hardest moments.
Okay.
Can you feel that you are a part of all this? Do you realize how much you are actually helping us? Please share your thoughts with me in the comments. I will gladly read them and I'm sure they will make my day.
Up.
Dogs that spend a long time on the street, who are not used to the grooming process or human touch, often show unwanted behavior on the table. But we cannot blame them. Our job is to understand them and show them that they are safe. Of course, one session is usually not enough for that. It takes continuous work, patience, and a lot of love.
You would get bored grooming poodles. Blade may need cooling.
No, don't worry, I'm careful. I always check the blade on
Easy.
myself from time to time while clipping.
Great.
Buongiorno. Okay.
Okay.
Working with so many ticks causes me great anxiety and fear. With this many ticks, you can easily catch one or take it home. Ticks by themselves are not dangerous creatures. They bite, we remove them, and that's it. But what is truly dangerous are the diseases that ticks carry. Some of them can even be life-threatening. All in all, it's a very, very difficult to work in such conditions. But my desire to help dogs that everyone has completely abandoned is stronger than my fear. Of course, I want to be clear that I'm not just talking about desire and forcing myself not to be afraid. I'm also talking about years of training and learning how to handle situations like this. I simply know how to act and how to protect myself. I have the knowledge, skills, and experience. This kind of risk just out of a desire to help. If you see a tick or many ticks on a dog, cat, other animal, or human, contact a doctor or a veterinarian immediately, depending on whether the tics is on a person or an animal. By doing that, you will do more than enough. Just like with a regular client, after the bath, I will do my best to give him a nice haircut because every dog deserves the same effort. Of course, the haircut can't be perfect after the coat was in such a bad condition, but it can look decent. Do you think I did a good enough job, or can it always be better? And since we are almost at the end of the video, I will take this opportunity to say that I'm so excited to announce that an incredible video is coming to the channel very soon. Something that will freeze your blood, but then a warm wave will come and bring you an unbelievable amount of joy. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you all for being here and supporting us. Without you, all of this would be much, much harder, maybe even impossible. Again, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!